So we are live, we are live, we are live. Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Christie's World, and this is the Christie's World. Oh, I don't know if everything that's been happening is showing on my face. Is it showing? Like, I don't know why when people are going through a lot, that's when, I guess that I spoke with my mom on video call, and she was like, see the way I'm looking fresh, see the way I'm fine. I don't understand. And then when you tend to tell people that are going through a lot, it looks as if you don't know what you are saying. But guys, this girl you are seeing, I am going through a lot, and a lot is going through me. So I've just come to tell us what's been happening, everything that's been going on. Oh my God. So, like I said, welcome to Christie's World, and this is the Christie's World. If this is your first time of stopping by here on my channel, I do lots of lifestyle videos, and I share very educational, inspirational, motivational, and all the missional. Okay, especially as regards to things happening around my life. I talk about family, food, and lifestyle. Yes, I've got lots of content on food on the channel. So because the channel is basically all about me, I don't know what to niche down to. So I just have to show things about myself as they happen, things that are interesting and all of that. And I post videos 3 times weekly, at least for now. I post on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and on Fridays, guys. But this is 2 weeks now I have not uploaded a video on YouTube. And yes, nobody has checked on me. You guys are trying. So you see, that's why sometimes I just tell myself that, like, calm down. Now who die lose, okay? So yeah, it's just that YouTubing is really one thing I'm beginning to love, like I'm beginning to get passionate about. So even when I just want to take a break, I just want to go away for a while, something just, I don't get that rest of mind, like I just need to come back and do something. And aside that, I keep saying it, I've got loads of content I want to post. Like today, I just finished editing about 3 videos I've scheduled for the week. They are going to go out, and I think that's just the best I can do. I just said to take a week break off, which is what I did. I wanted to make it 2 weeks, but that will really be much. Like October is literally ending tomorrow. Before you know it, the year has come and gone, and all the content I planned for the year, like no one is coming out. So I just said to squeeze out that little time and come update us on what's been happening. So my baby is here with me, and she was making noise before this video, but as soon as we started, she was curious. She's always curious whenever I'm talking into the phone. She wants to know who I'm speaking with, what's happening, and all of that. So she's been quiet. So guys, this last 1 week has not been easy. The last time I came live, I told you guys that we're moving houses, and if you are very observant, you see that here is a very, very different location. So we are now in Birmingham. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that should be Birmingham. So if you are my close by neighbor, holla at your girl. Let us catch up. Let us meet. So the whole God, I don't know if I'm the only person who dislikes moving houses. The whole moving houses thing has just been so overwhelming. Like, I know even my husband has not been so useful this past 1 week in his place of work. He hasn't. We've been trying to settle in, trying to settle down, and that's not just about, it's not just about the house moving thing. A lot of things have been happening for us, like at once, especially on my part, and guys, it's not been easy. In fact, I'm even feeling sickly today. I'm feeling sickly today. Like, just look at the weekend, is just coming to go, just like that. I'm asking myself, have I even rested? I said to come and update us on everything that has been happening. In fact, for the last 2 weeks, I've not shot a video, like very untypical of a YouTuber. I have not shot a video and I've got lots of things happening. I've got lots of food. No, I've not even really cooked a lot, but like baby food. And I've not been shooting those videos because I just told myself I cannot come and go and die. You like I cannot come and go and die because this life will continue. So the things that have been happening, we moved houses on last week Saturday. So yesterday made it 1 week we've been in Birmingham. Now we're moving from a furnished apartment to an unfurnished apartment, if you know what that means. It's like living in the UK. If you know what a furnished apartment and unfurnished apartment means. So in the furnished apartment, all the furnitures, you know, chairs, the beds in the bedroom, the wardrobe, the TV stand, everything, they were not ours. The only thing that were ours in that house were like clothes, the baby furnitures we bought, and kitchen utensils that are mine. But you know, we kept looking at it as if we don't have loads. Karen park one, we don't have loads. But coming to park, I think I did a short video, so I'm just going to edit that as a separate video and show you guys what parking looked like, how we parked when we came into here. The house is still a bit scattered, so I'm not going to show you guys around really. Yeah, so we're just still trying to buy things and organize the whole place. Let me show you guys a bit. So we just set the dining today. The TV is still there. It was here I bought this high chair. It was here we bought these chairs. So it's been a lot, like a lot, but then things are taking shape. Like things are taking shape already. So we came into an unfurnished apartment. Nothing. So, and this is a 4-bed flat, like a 4-bed house. So aside the baby furniture which we bought in the previous house, we don't have things here. In fact, we've been buying and buying. Amazon had to send, of course I do all of my shopping, like almost everything I need to buy I buy on Amazon. I don't know who else is addicted to buying on Amazon. They have to send my husband a message that he's been purchasing a lot lately, that he's still buying for a business. He should create a business account for discounts and all of that. So now the moving houses thing is not just it, guys. Just the week we were about to move, I got a new job. The job it happened like film, like magic. Okay, I told you guys I was transitioning into PM, product management, but that's a gist that is going to come on much later. So I'm trying to transition into tech because of course my husband is a tech bro and he is converting as much as he can. So I don't used to be interested initially, but after staying with him for some while I began picking interest, and then I felt, oh, I did my research and I felt I love this aspect of the techie thing, and I think I'm going to do well. So I've been on the path of transitioning since around May of this year, and it's not been easy. I've been from one boot camp to the other, one training to the other. Yeah, so that reminds me, I'm going to share a video here on the channel about one of the trainings I did, and then the people like reached out to me personally and interviewed me, and they've got the video on their channel. They also have a YouTube channel, so I'm just going to share it on the channel. So I think the last time I also came live, I told us about where I was interning. Okay, so after a couple of boot camps, I started applying for job almost to break into tech. No baby, so don't worry, I'm going to share the story of how everything happened, especially like trying to get a job in the UK or wherever without a previous experience in that field. So I already told you guys my baby is here, so sorry about her blabs and all of that. So I've been applying for job like a crazy woman, and I'm not even applying for a proper PM job. I'm applying for intern roles, junior roles, and what again, and associate roles. But I've not been getting the associate roles, and I don't know why until I got a feedback the last time from one of the recruiters. They were like, oh, my CV is too high for an associate role, that that's why they will not be taking me, that I should be looking more to junior PM roles and maybe intern roles, but that for APM that my CV was too high. That was when I understood what was happening, because guys, I've been applying. So as I was applying, and it doesn't, though my husband told me, see, this thing, like entering into tech is not what you do overnight. Take your time. Thank God it's not as if there's something that you are really rushing to use money to do. Just take your time and take all the time you need to transition. But guys, I don't think I have that patience. Like, I've been 1 year plus out of job, like, so I just think I need to I need to just get doing something. I've always shared how I really don't feel comfortable being idle, not doing a job, not doing something. Even though having a baby is a handful, being like a full housewife is a handful. So I just, and then Upwork jobs. I told you guys I was done with Upwork jobs. I've used them to gain experience. I've made some money on Upwork, and I don't want to go the path of freelancing. That was why I stopped naturally. I wanted a more permanent something. So as I've been job hunting and it looks like nothing was happening, I said, whoa, are you sure I'm not looking for something else? Because I've joined product management groups on, yeah, I told you guys I was interning, okay? So as I started my training, I started reaching out to people who were senior people, like in the tech industry, who were my husband's friend. Even my husband, when I told my husband, he said, okay, should I recommend you to my company so you intern? Guys, I was scared. Like, I was like, no, I'm not confident yet. And this is where you work. I wouldn't want to follow your hands. So I told him I don't. And then his company is a startup. Then the company he used to work with, the company in US, he has stopped talking with them. And I was like, this is a startup and they don't have a PM on ground. That I'm scared. I don't know if I can deliver, even though sincerely I feel I've gotten some hang of the whole thing. So he said, well, now since I don't want, see, that's the only people you could recommend me to. So I reached out to other people who were like his friends and told them about what I've been up to. So one of them told me, okay, she was going to speak with some of her friends who had tech startups and see if they want an intern, a PM intern. So she spoke to a couple of them, and one of them said, oh yeah, madam, that we don't actually need PMs like interns for now because blah blah blah, but since we are asking, we'll take this person. And then they said they really don't want to take people, whether intern or whatever, without paying them. So that's why they are not trying to take people. A lot of people have been reaching out to them to intern right now. So I told them I really don't care about the pay. I just want where I'll get hands-on experience on the job as a PM. So they said, okay, no problem, it took me. So I'm with them, like, presently. I started with them in September. But it's a Nigerian company and it's a tech company. You know what issue about the UK is they want you to have a work experience like in the UK, like, but then I'm sure just doing the intern thing. I told them I was going to stay with them for like 3 months. So I'm counting down. Now because it's unpaid, I've been like, oh me, I need to really get something paid to be doing. So that was how I was like, but I've got experience in all these customer service things, and I've been seeing jobs about customer service roles. So I just casually started applying. I revamped my CV to suit a customer service role, and I started applying. On my first week I started applying, I got more than 5 invites for interviews. I did all of them, and guys, like 4 out of the 5 reached out to me. But the issue was that 3 of them were on site, and I said I didn't want on site. I was looking for a work from home job. Then one of them said they are flexible, they could do hybrid, say 3 days in the office, 2 days at home. I was like, I really wanted a remote role because I have a baby, and childcare in this land could be expensive. So that was how it went. So at that point, as they were getting back to me, I was not already scared. I was like, am I even sure I'm ready to do a job that I don't want again? Let me just face baby, face my YouTube channel, face the home. This has always been a struggle. Like, if you've been in my position before and you're watching this, I really appreciate some advice. Like, drop it on the comment section. Tell me what you think, because the truth is I'm confused. I want to pursue career. I'm at the stage where I'm still bearing kids. I'm still settling down in a new land. I'm transitioning totally to a new car. So it's like everything is jam-packed for me at the same time. And of course, I started a YouTube channel. And I've said YouTubing is not play. Like it's also a job, like a full-time job on its own. And I've been trying to juggle the whole of these things, and it's just like I'm going crazy. And I've looked and looked, which one do I drop? Like which one do I drop? And it just looks like none of them are droppable at this point in time, because obviously I can't stop YouTubing at this point when I've gotten to that stage where I just need to be a little bit more consistent and balanced. So I was not thinking about it seriously again as those people kept getting back to me. I was like, am I even ready for a job now? Why not just face this baby, face the home, and just be sure that I'm at least a bit balanced. And then I'll tell myself again, when do you ever think you want to be ready? Guys, I'll just get weak. So I discussed with a friend, and she was like, oh no, she's really feeling for me, and that it's not as if I have help or something. Like it's just me and my husband. Of course my husband works, so I can't always be disturbing him. He tries to help out when I really need help and he's less busy. He tries to help out. So I was already saying I don't want the job again. Like, let me just forget job and face every other thing. And then just as I decided, these other people I did interview with got back to me. I did 3 stages of interview, and at each stage I was saying I wish this thing does not click. Like I don't even want it to click again. But guys, I don't know if it is unfortunately or fortunately. they sent me my contract, like that I got the job. Things just happened like film, like play, like that I got the job. We did identity verification. If you're in the UK, you know what that means. We are getting a proper job. We verify identity. Like play, we did DBS check. Like play, I filled the HMRC form. Yeah? I say God. So now, I got this job the week before we were to move. I got this job on the Friday of that week. That was the day they even, did the identity check. I did the DBS thing, submitted unnecessary documents. I was to start work on the Monday. That's Monday of this last week. That tomorrow now make it a week I've been working. And this first week I've been, we're going to have training for 2 weeks. Mama, you're making noise, okay, baby? And this training is like 9 to 5, hands-on. Like I'm facing the system, I'm learning, we have tasks to do, I'm working. Like guys, like the way it just happened when I was not expecting. Play, I got a job. I'm going to make a separate video talking about this job and how I got it and how you can get it if you are living in the UK. Like I'm going to put you through practically steps of everything I did and what I did and how I got here. Of course, the God factor too. But like this is me having a real job in the UK. And one of the perks of the job for me is that it's a fully remote role. Like it's a fully work from home job. Guys, like this is so interesting. So I was so scared even before the job started. I was like, will I be able to do this? But guys, 1 week has come and gone and we are doing this shit. Man, God is great. Like I never thought I was going to be able to. But if I can survive this last 1 week in my life, then I don't think that I can't do this. I really think that we have strengths beyond what we think we have. Even though there's a lot though, I'm not advising you to go and take this route, please. But if it comes to such a point that it becomes unavoidable, trust me, you've got what it takes to scale through. So the day my days have been in the past 1 week, okay, normally when I didn't have like a proper job, I get up from my bed like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. sometimes in the morning. Mama stay there. 9 a.m., 10 p.m. sometimes. I don't want to bring her here because my laptop is here. She wants to play with it and all of that. So, but these days I wake up 7, plus my baby that keeps waking up in the night. Oh God, another one. This girl is 6 months old. I thought they say when they get to 6 months, we'll start sleeping longer. Now it's like that. This is now it's like even when she wakes up like too much, like 4 5 times in the night. I hardly get 2 hours long sleep. What is 2 hours? 1 hour long sleep like at a stretch. God, this last 1 week has been crazy. So we'll do all of those waking up in the night. Then 7 a.m. I'm up. I try to bathe, make sure I prepare her food. Yes, another thing in the season that came also the same time is this her weaning process. She clocked 6 months this same October, and weaning is a whole lot. You try to introduce food. You have time, you patiently feed. Me, I've always said it, I prefer the breastfeeding era. Like, doesn't take anything to breastfeed. I can just be here breastfeeding and also using one hand to breastfeed. But when you are feeding them, that's a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience. I should carry you. Will you be calm if I carry you? Will you be calm? Calm down for me, okay? Mommy is on live. So like the whole weaning process and everything this same period, and she needs to eat. I'm just trying to make conscious effort to see that she eats. I just observe that not feeding her is something I easily forget if I don't consciously plan about it. It has happened like twice. I just like, oh, this whole day this girl did not eat any solid. All what she ate was like breast milk. So the whole everything. So back to how my day used to go. I wake up by 7, try to settle her in, try to make sure she's fine, then go to my system by 9. We'll log in 10 minutes to 9, and then we'll start the training. This training runs from 9 till 5 o'clock. We'll have a 1 hour break in between to go get lunch and all of that. Oh my god, guys, the first 2 days I wanted to die. But by Friday I think I was getting the hang of it. So that 1 hour break, I just tried to play with her again, and then her father was not around on Friday. He had to go back to London to do some other things, so it was just me and her. That day was like the worst of it. So after this training by 5, I go to bathe her, I start making food, and of course just relocated here. Even though I tried as much as I can to cook some food back in London, I cooked about 3 different soups in the freezer. I just came here and discovered we forgot to pack a whole cabinet, like one shelf. I was like, how did that even happen? How did that mistake happen? In that cabinet there's all the little ingredients I need for cooking. Come. But I need it to be quiet. You can see I'm on live. Will you be quiet? You be quiet, yes, so you don't make noise, my friends. So salt, seasoning, spices I used to cook in that cabinet. My tin tomato, like I couldn't even make quick rice. Like for the first 2-3 days was Auntie Son that was feeding us. Yes, one of the reasons why I also packed is because she was also looking for house around this Birmingham, and we're like, okay, let's form a community, let's live close to each other. And sincerely, it's been helpful. It's been really, really helpful. We don't have a car yet. She has a car. She comes to carry us, to go shopping, shows us around town. So the first 2-3 days she was the one feeding us. Like, she would bring food, and God, I don't know how I would have scaled through without that. Okay, so she brings food, we buy KFC, and that's how we just been. The pound I even had finished like the second day when we got here. So I heard of an online store that sells African food around here, and then I ordered online. That one took 2 days before he arrived. So he arrived on Friday. So basically, I've not cooked anything. I think I've cooked twice, one concussion rice, and we also now had visitors. Like, guys, everything just happened at the time. We had some of my husband's friends who visited from Berlin. That's from Germany. So even though they didn't stay for long, but me, I don't just feel comfortable when I'm having visitors in the house, and even though they were understanding, of course, we're just moving in, we're trying to settle in and all of that. So this last 1 week has been, buying things, bed, chairs. In fact, my husband, I even pity him. Like, it's from setting one thing to the other since we packed. I'm gonna leave my laptop. It's from setting one thing to the other since we packed into this house. In fact, right now he's upstairs. He's setting the wardrobe because this house does not have a wardrobe. He's setting the wardrobe. He just finished setting the dining before going up. Me, my own is to set kitchen and plan what to cook, and because I don't know, I can't help him in, except if he needs me to come and help him raise up something or carry something, all of that. So what am I missing out in things that have been happening for me in this last 1 week? Yeah, I've talked about Kaka's winning, and I've even got some video on that will come up next week, not this week we are entering. I've got videos on her trying her solids, the winning kits, everything about winning I bought, and yeah, some of the food, oh this girl, some of the food recipes I did for her. So guys, if you are watching this, say a word of prayer for me, because it's not been easy, sincerely. It's not been easy. Like, I'm even feeling sickly inside, but then I don't know what to do. I can't help it. The job I started is that I started. So even if anything we suffer at this point, is going to be YouTube, which I don't also want to suffer, sincerely. So what I just said I'll do, like today that is Sunday, I've edited like videos. As I woke up in the morning, what I came to start doing was to start editing video. I said I didn't post anything last week. Let me try and post, because not just about posting, like I said, I need to free space on my filming device, which is my phone. So it's filled up, and a lot of things I need to just push out there, so I'll have space. So that's it, guys. If you are watching this, pray for me, encourage me, advise me. What do you think I do? Like, sincerely, what do you think I do? Like, it's difficult for my husband to advise me, because he doesn't even really know what to tell me. So it's not be as if he's damping my spirits, or he's killing me, or he's not letting me do what I want to do. So it's really just dicey. So I think I'll appreciate advice from outsiders more, sincerely. So another thing that happened in my life that looks like it's a beautiful thing is this phone. So my husband, I have case with him. So this was the phone he bought for himself, like the push gift. Now you guys have watched that push gift picture video. This is an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So he bought it for himself. iPhone 14 now came out. He now said he wants to buy iPhone 14. He now dashed me this one, second-hand phone. So he cannot buy the iPhone 14 for me. He now dashed me second-hand phone. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I shall collected it and thank him grudgingly. So this is also an iPhone 12 mini. So I want to, like, how they did now, transfer it to this one, and then this will really be helpful for me to be another filming device, because this one I'm using to film already is full. It's full, and I don't even know what to start deleting. My husband was saying it's like it's an unlimited storage space device I'm going to be using to film, because all my device keeps getting filled up. I don't know what's happening. So guys, pardon me if I'm not really up to date with what's happening on YouTube. Even some fellow YouTubers, I've not watched a lot of persons in the past 2 weeks. People I love watching. Gloria, yeah, I've been up to date with Gloria's videos. Sylvia Barnes, the Russian YouTuber, Nigerian Russian YouTuber. Lucy, a lot of you like that I love watching your videos. I've not stopped by, because really have not been chance. Like, time is choking me this period. But I want to believe that once I settle into this new job, at least once the first 1 month go, we finish settling into this house. Yes, and Auntie's own kids are here, like all 5 of them, they are here. It's just that my baby cries. She doesn't allow people carry her. I don't know why, but I want to believe that with time she will get used to them, and she will love them carrying her. Once she gets comfortable with them, I think I'm really going to just rest and relax, guys. I'm going to rest and relax. So that's all that's been happening. Hope I'm not leaving out anything, guys. Yeah, so the highlights for me in this week was the moving houses, move from London to Birmingham, the new job I got a new job. It is the baby like a real full permanent job in the UK. That one is going to be a special video. Like, I'm going to shoot that especially on how it happened. Then we are winning baby. She's trying to get used to food and all of that. And then I got the phone that I don't even know what I use for, because anything I use phones for is either I do social media or I snap picture. The pictures of how many am I snapping? So that's just it, guys. Like, your baby girl has been through a lot, and a lot has been through her. So please pray for me. Pray for me that I don't break down. If I break down, I don't get anybody. Oh. Everybody is busy in this our UK. Okay. So guys, thank you for watching with me to this point. Please always watch our videos. Yeah, okay, let me not talk about this other one. When it happens, I'll finally talk about it. Always watch our videos, help us share the videos. I've got lots of interesting content on this channel. Just scroll down and see for yourself. Interest, you get hooked up once you start watching. Okay, and we're working hard to bring forth more interesting content that you don't want to miss. Okay, I planned this live to be for 1 hour. I wanted to just gist and talk about so many things, but at this point, I'm going blank and my baby is disturbing, so I just have to go off and finish up with things I was doing. Go see if I can help my husband out and then plan what we are going to eat for dinner. So it's not been easy. So don't worry. Another video is going to come up about this house. I'm going to film showing you guys. That's when I'm finished setting up everything. Guys, this house is a banger. Oh my god. I'm feeling like I'm in a home now. London was just one too hell of a noisy place and too expensive. So in London, we're living in a 2-bed apartment. Yes, it's an apartment. It's a flat. And it is 1,650. By the time you now add the bills and everything for a month, it's like pay up to like 2,200 for Uguno pounds in a month, and it's just a 2-bed, So I'll move down to Birmingham. The one of the things why I moved was my husband said he wanted a quieter place. Like London was too noisy for him, and then Chisom was packing down. A few of our friends also coming to Birmingham. I wanted to be closer. I didn't have so much help with this my baby because there was nobody close to us that could help. But you could see just this 1 week alone is showing that we made actually the right decision by coming down. So this is a 4-bed apartment. Like, it's just so, not just 4-bed, we have 2 rooms that are en suite. If you live in UK, you know how much of a thing this thing is. Like, it's difficult getting rooms that are en suite. Like, then we'll have 1 general bathroom and a visitor's toilet downstairs. So basically there are 4 toilets in this apartment and 3 bathrooms. I'm talking too much. Don't worry, when I do the apartment tour, I'm going to show you guys all of everything. So if you've watched me to this point, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, do so. Send me a word of prayer. Drop me your advice. I really appreciate it. And then always watch our videos. They help me keep coming back to want to show you guys what is happening and what I've got. See you when next we see. And the good Lord be with you and bless you. I love you. Come and say bye to my friends. Say bye. Oh yeah. Yes, I've got video on her ear piercing coming up on Monday. Stay tuned to watch that video. Say bye. see. Bye-bye. So guys, thank you for watching. See you when next we see. Bye.